So we have a big pool for the ducks. See the big pool?
We're growing Monarch Homestead Farm, whatever.
Sorry, I didn't realize this was going to be the front end of the video. Okay, so we're trying to give the ducks a swimming pool.
Bigger one.
That we can drain and clean out if we need to. So
Type this off of YouTube.
yes, we've cut the hole in the middle.
3-inch.
Yes, 3
Hole
inch.
saw.
Yes, I have 2 of those, by the way. And then we put a kitchen sink.
Nothing special. It's plastic, I think.
Yes, plastic. Goobered up the outside with silicone and put the rubber seal on, or the rubber grommet or gasket on the inside. Silicone that up really good. And then I siliconed the bejeebies out of the backside and put the back end on.
Tightened it down as hard as we can get it. And we just tested it and it didn't leak. It was leaking from the basket part, which I think because we were using the 2x4s and there was a dip, it was pulling it down, touching the concrete and pushing it back up, and that's why it was leaking. But it wasn't leaking from here, and that's the whole point. So now he's going to
since this piece screws on, gosh, I love this Teflon tape. It doesn't want to stick.
The kid at the hardware store tried to sell me some more, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he's got some.
7 rolls because I always buy some because I don't know if I have it or I can't find it when I need it.
Kind of like electrical tape.
Yeah. So there we go.
Anybody else have that problem? So you gotta walk us through these pieces, because I'm telling you what, if you don't know what you're going for, the guy at the hardware store will try to sell you all kinds of weird things. And I was like, dude, I want this as shallow as possible. Don't give me all these pieces that come off the bottom of this drain. I don't want to have to dig a trench. I want to just dig a little thing. Anyway.
So this is 1.5 inches. Threaded coupling, threaded on one side, not on the other. And just gonna, that screws right up onto the sink. Voila. Now, we have a 1.5 inch, 90-degree elbow. It's got the male end on this side and the female end on this side.
And you are using
This is
fresh can.
a 1-part all-purpose PVC CPVC cement that, of course, I'm not going to be able to get open because you're standing right there.
It's cement.
And I don't have a pair of pliers with me.
Here, let me try.
Go ahead. Go, strong woman, go.
Little myth arthritis.
Did you get it started?
I don't know, but I'm gonna use my teeth in a minute. No, you're gonna have to get a wrench or something. Some tool.
Okay.
We'll pause for a station break.
So we're back. We have unlocked the glue, which it says 15 minutes cure time for handling, and then 2 hours for full cure time. So I'm gonna booger up that side, and I'm gonna booger up this side. Which direction you want it to go?
I don't know. It's a pool. We can turn it any way we want. Isn't he funny? And this is a
piece of 1.5 inch PVC pipe. I put a hole all the way through, 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 and a hole all the way through. And then to restrict the flow so it doesn't all just go flying out, I smashed the end a little bit.
You heated it up and
Yes.
smashed the end.
Yes.
So
Now,
after that 15 minutes goes by, or can you do all of it at the same time? Bless you.
now.
Can we do all at the same time?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right.
So that 15 minutes gives us time to lay it back over on his belly and set it so that it doesn't fall over. So there's one side goobered up.
So it doesn't pull on the
Right.
drain. You're gonna put it upside down.
Right. Whoa, I'm getting boogered all over.
Ooh, you better not get it in the cat bowl.
Nah, there's no
Kill the
rain.
frog that lives in it.
There we go. That's
I think I know what we can put under it. Hold on.
okay.
See if it's not too high. That works.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's got holes in it.
I know.
It's a rag.
So there it is.
And so now
15 minuets.
that is
Yeah, but you have to measure this if you're really going to put it in the ground. Are you going to put it in the ground? Because the guy took this. The guy when he did he spray painted around the outer perimeter.
so am I all the way to the out of the ring, honey? I can't see it from here.
Nope. About here.
58 inches. That is got to go. That's going to be 6.5 inches.
You better put your lid on and glue. Is the lid
Yeah.
on the glue? And since we have that all on tape, I guess we can roll it back and look at it if we forget.
58. 6.5.
You did a depth too,
6.5 inches.
and then you did a pole length thing.
Yes.
You had 3 measurements.
Well, I'm not worried about.
And we forgot it already.
I'm not too worried about the 6 feet going that way. But
Well, actually, don't you have to add
12
the
inches.
depth? You have to add that to your depth.
I have to go 12 inches deep for the pool, and then I have to go
Another-
6.5 inches deep for the trench.
Right.
So I need to.
You either need to put it down and build up that much around the edge.
So I'm going to put down 7 inches deep, dig my trench through that so that then I can set that down on the ground. And then I will build up around it with more dirt around it, because I don't need to put that much dirt down and dig 12 inches out. I just need to backfill 12 inches around it.
And you're going to use blocks too, I guess, right?
Maybe putting blocks on the inside so they can climb out.
Well, we got to be able to get in too.
That's what the dirt berm around the outside's for.
Yeah, but that could erode.
Then I'll put more dirt. We'll see what happens.
What do you think, guys?
I don't know, because you've been.
Vote for Sandy or Carrie?
I
Or we just wait and see what happens, and then you can vote.
Right. I vote for whichever way is easier.
I vote for whichever way is lasts the longest.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go get my other boots on and a pair of socks, because these Crocs are not gonna go inside the duck pen and move shovels. Shovels and shovels.
I'll walk in there because these don't go in the house.
The shovels and
But-
Crocs don't work.
But if it's a long-term commitment, I don't really want to take a toe off with a shovel or something.
Well, shovels, yeah, they may be a long-term commitment.
Oh, you want to walk back here and see all the wonderful things he's done to the ongoing process here? Ta-da! He's played on the tractor again. Because after he gets the pool in, then I guess he's going to dig a trench.
And there's another pile of dirt if I need more dirt
Right.
to go around the pool.
Right. And that this sort of looking thing here is our start to our trench
Yeah, that's our
for the
projected
French
line.
drain. Well, it's got to go a little further down.
Yeah, but
But-
I couldn't go any further because there's electric that goes under the ground there.
Right.
So what we did though, however, while we were digging this out, was we found there's this layer of really thick plastic stuff. And I don't know how far that way it goes, but you can see the piece that I dug out yesterday. So I think we're going to try and come get all this gravel out from on top of it, and see how much of it we need to dig out to get that way.
Yeah, because it might be more conducive for us to just go ahead and do the trench and your pipe, and then since we're going to be ordering the same kind of gravel anyway,
Right.
just push all that gravel over here where
Right.
the other gravel's going to go, and then because it's not really necessary to have the gravel there. In fact, I foresee a solution to a problem that we couldn't figure out why it was happening. We thought it was runoff from this weird pitch that even the roofer that came out said that's really weird, because of the stain on the wall there and stuff. The electric room. This is the electric room. We call it the electric room because it's got
the electrical power.
Yeah.
Power panel.
It floods, and we never see it rolling in on the necessarily completely on the driveway, but the driveway does get water on it. So we're like, okay, how is this happening? So now, okay, well, if you have water teeming down here, and you have this thick mill stuff laying underneath it, your water is never going to be able to soak through that. So it's going to puddle and roll where it can soak in or move. Water moves. So it's rolling. It's going in the cracks and crevices underneath into the electric room because of this bright idea of putting this thick mill down.
Show my.
I don't understand.
Show my trenching tool.
So, I don't know if this is infinite wisdom, because until it's until it's put into practice and no one is injured and it actually works and makes the job easier, there's this funky big old machine you can use to do trenches that does the work for you. Big old fancy thing, heavy, got to pull it on a trailer, blah blah blah, which is at his boss's place. So getting it right now is not conducive. And every time it rains, we have to wait and wait and wait to be able to work anymore. And we're scheduled to have rain this upcoming week. So I said, hey, do you still have the old post hole diggers that we found? Yes, buried in the woods. And he's like, yes, I do. And I said, well, is there any way that you could take part of that off of that and then mount it onto, well, I said a pipe, but he ended up putting it on an old T-post, which makes actually more sense, because I said then you can take the power post hole digger and put T-post pounder, whatever, it's gas, and you can put the end of it onto it and just kind of angle it, kind of like a jackhammer, but you're angling it, digging your trench as you go along, and that way you're not going to be going quite so deep all at once. You don't have this big old bulky machine. And I said, just kind of do it away from the house, so that in case there's a lot of rock, which there's a lot of rock in this, so if it hits it and it starts throwing rock everywhere, number one, you're not going to get injured because you're knowing, okay, this is going to be an issue, or hey, it's going to work great, I just have to work a little at a time, but I'm still not, it's not all your strength that you're doing it, you're letting the tool do the job. So here it is. He was that a weld? It's welding. He's working on his welding skills with his welder.
Yeah, it's a welder.
And he's let this sit, and we don't know what's going to happen when you turn on that vibrating. So he'll put that on the end of it and just angle it along the trench and see what happens, and we'll probably film it. But it's going to be after we get the fence prep, so we can, the dirt prep for the pool, and get the pool in up there. So I'm not going to be videotaping you digging. That's
kind of boring.
So we will pick this back up after we get that ready to move the pool into place and fill it up, and you can see the joy on the ducks' faces as they frolic in their new swimming pool. And then later on, if the weather permits, he'll probably come out and take a quick run on whether this trench thing's going to work, because I don't think he even has his, we have pipe everywhere, so we have multitudes of pipe that we can use for the French drain, but he's going to have to probably get a bucket of
we have pea gravel down
at
the bottom of the driveway that was left there by the previous owner of the house.
Right, there's a big pile across the street, which I have a feeling if we went over to the neighbor and said, do you mind if we take a bucket of that? We're trying to fix the water problem in the back of the house. He'll probably say, sure, why not? No big deal. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway.
If he's not home, I'll just take it and he'll never notice.
But we'll see,
That would be stealing, and no, I will never do that.
What happens, he'll have permission to be able to do it. And then we'll see. We'll come back. Hey, so there you go.
Off I trudge.
Off he trudges, and I am going to go feed the afternoon feed to the ducks and the chickens and check water. They've been being misted. Yeah. So we'll pick you up later, and we will also have another video that will be coming out that covers fermented cabbage, because I believe we probably are done with that now. So we'll be able to taste test it and do that. So anyway, see you soon. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Mud, you're not pretty white anymore. I know, it's your favorite thing to do, play in the mud. Huh, look at those dirty duckies. My goodness, you need a bath. Well, when you put dirt over it, isn't the dirt going to get in the holes and then it won't drain? Okay. Trial run?
No, I really just need you to come in here.
Oh. Yes, you are recording. Okay, here's the duck house. I just put new hay in there. And look at the dirty ducks. Dirty ducks. And look at the new pool.
I'm slinging dirt.
And look at the pool. Well, and there was a lot of water rolling out everywhere, so it's making mud, and they're loving that. So, filling up the new swimming pool. He's filling up around the outside to make kind of a ramp. And I think he's going to put some rocks on the inside just to kind of give him a leg up to get out. How's it going? Yeah, I put some bedding in there. Are you a boy? Yes, you are a boy. Hi, boy. How's it going?
We should get the tractor in here.
Yeah. He had one of them scoopy things. The claw. Is that the ramp?
Yeah. Guess I gotta go get some pavers.
He's tired.
Yeah.
You may not get to doing that trench. At least not until he has a break. Your tree's dying, honey.
I saw that.
I've been trying to transplant plants in here. I guess I'll go turn off the water. By the time I get there, it's going to be overflowing.
Yeah.
It'll wash away all your work if I don't.
You did grab the my glasses off my workbench.
I did. All right, folks. That's about the size of it.
I'm just going to get some couple of pavers and stack them in one end by the ramp so they can get in and out.
And then if they go in, we'll shoot a little bit of that because it's fun. That's always fun. I'm going to turn the water off. Probably shouldn't take more than 3. The more you put in there, and more hook will get stuck on it.
There's going to be a permanent fixture.
I'm going to let Carrie take the camera. And I'm going to go in, because I'm a wimp.
Okay, GoPro. Here we go. Come on, Ms. Daisy. What? Whoops. I didn't lift the box plate high enough. I think I need to do something with the belt on this because when the RPMs get up to around 2,000, which is a nice RPM for driving, it squeals. So I think I'm Gonna have to do something about that. In the meantime, I'm here. And yes, I'm hot. Alrighty. Wonder if I can set you up. Nah, I think it's gonna be crooked. Okay, so. There's one. Two. And three. Now, to upset them to no end, so I'm gonna dump this one. And over the fence it goes. Come on, ducks. Maybe if we get the hose out of here. Yes, this really is a pain in the neck doing this one-handed. That'll work. Another day, I will backfill around it some more. In the meantime, they're having a good time in the mud. And I'm going to get out of here. Put the lock in. There we go. And I have no idea what you've actually been looking at. The sun is so bright out here, I can't see the screen to see what you're looking at. Anyway. We'll just see for a minute. Sandy may have to edit some of this out. Now they've realized there's water in there. See how long it takes them to figure out how to get in. Because you know, it just takes one. And I know they can go up that hill because they were climbing on top of the dirt piles. There you go. Come on around. Oh, I guess not. Alrighty then, I guess not. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.